Here we go. Aaron Mother Alamare. Aaron Mother Alamare. Hello YouTube. Vinyl community. Oh blimey. It's still warm out there. It's supposed to be thundering and peeing it down today here, but nothing as of yet. Right, this is a competition contest entry, the triple threat one. Aaron Mother Alamare. I've been trying to remember that name, and I keep repeating it, so I don't bloody well forget it, and I don't have to write it down. Yeah, triple threat contest. Aaron Mother Alamare. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah. First of all, he wants you to give 3 shout outs to people, so they might increase their viewership and subs and all that malarkey. I've never asked for subs since day one in any of my videos. But that's by the by. First shout out is north of me, Mike Vinyl Spiral, fellow British person here in the VC. Good all round egg, good chap, very well spoken, like showing records by a lot of artists you probably never even heard of or knew existed. Likes a good lady female vocalist. Great bloke. So yeah, go and have a look at his videos. He's done an entry for this contest as well. Go and have a look at his videos. Watch, like, subscribe, thumbs up. You know what to do. Second one, we're going even further north, Berwickshire Mike, from way up there in the borders, I believe it is. Another great, fantastic chap. He sent me some fantastic VCLT. Marvellous, friendly bloke. Been showing some great punk albums, vinyl, CDs and that. Again, he shows a lot of stuff you probably never even heard of or realise existed. Again, get on over to his channel, have a look, watch, listen, subscribe, thumbs up, drop a comment as well. And finally, up in Scotland, I believe it's Glasgow, this chap's been doing videos for I think a couple of months now, and I think Rob Walker brought him to my attention, but I think he's only got about 20 odd subscribers, and he deserves a hell of a lot more. I forget his name now, but I will put names and links in the description bit. I know I'm bloody useless at remembering to do that, but I do promise to do it. And the channel name is Vinyl Kick. Yeah, he's shown a lot of good sort of punk stuff, other stuff as well. He knows his onions, like Berwickshire Mike. He's got some grand old sort of original stuff as well. A lot of stuff that's very hard to get hold of, and when you do find it, it's normally quite pricey. Great interesting channel. They all are great interesting channels. Get on over, watch, look, like, subscribe, thumbs up, drop comments. You know what to do. So yeah, the other part of this contest, show 3 albums, different artists, the 3rd album by each particular one, which you think is their best one, the better one. I could have showed lots and lots of number 3 in the discography albums, but they ain't as good as the first one, you know. One that springs to mind, Madness, third album, Madness 7, great, fantastic album. I love it. It shows Madness going in a different direction from their ska roots. Is it as good as One Step Beyond? I don't think so. Same with the Specials and their third album. The Beat, third album. I've got all their albums in the discography. The Beat. Is it as good as their first one? No. Anyway, let's get on with it. Third album in this chap's discography, Working Class Hero, and this is by the king of rudeness himself, Judge Dredd. As I've mentioned before, Judge Dredd, his stuff was very prevalent, I suppose you call it, popular back in the early 70s. This one I think is 73, something like that. It's on the Trojan label. I did take it out to sleeve because this sleeve's not in the best condition. It needs gluing back together. There you are, on the Trojan label. 1974 this is, sorry. A lot of Judge Dredd's stuff was, well, rude, sexist, misogynistic, homophobic, I suppose you call it. It kind of reflected the times here in Britain around that period. Yes, there's a lot of rude, offensive language, not effing this and effing that and the C word. I don't really want to say it. Not that sort of stuff. Yeah, sexist, misogynistic, homophobic, a lot of it. Taking the mickey out of it, you know. It was a time really when, you know, men were men and women were women, and if you were gay, you were sort of laughed at and considered a bit of a fairy back then. Not my opinion. You don't have to agree with it. Oh, I like the tunes and the music. You know, it's part of the culture back then, I suppose you could call it. I do have his first album. I have his second album. This is his third, Working Class Hero. And like a lot of his stuff, it reads a bit like a greatest hits type affair. Having said that, my all-time favourite track by him isn't on this one, but this is probably his best album, his better one. Songs like Big 8, Take Off Your Clothes, The Belle of Snodland Town, which is a great song. Big 5, Dredd's Law, Big 9, Je T'aime, Moi Non Plus. Great sort of Mickey taking cover of that. Grandad's Flannel Night Shirt, What Kung Fu Dat, and Big One. The most banned, I think he's still the most banned artist in British musical history. Radio 1 banned his songs from their airwaves. A lot of radio stations wouldn't play them until later on in the evening, when most of the kids in Britain had gone to bed anyway. And it got to the stage where it became absolute silly buggers. The powers that be wouldn't even listen to his songs when they'd been released, just banned it straight away without listening. So, yeah, Judge Dredd, Working Class Hero. His third best album. Mike Vinyl Spiral, already mentioned, likes a lady female vocalist. This is my favourite female vocalist, Toyah. This is her third album, Anthem. I do have the ordinary black vinyl version of it, but I thought it'd make a nice change to show this. The critics and a lot of the fans will also tell you this is her best album. So a lot of her albums are pretty good. I like this one as well. Want to Be Free and It's a Mystery are probably the two biggest songs on here. They charted, and I believe this, if I remember right, I think this one made number 2 or number 4 in the charts back in the day. There's some cracking tracks on here. We Are. I Am, but the one people rave about is a track on here called Jungles of Jupiter. But it's a cracking album. I absolutely love Toyah. I used to have posters of her plastered all over my bedroom wall. A lot of the kids, teenagers, whatever, had Debbie Harry posters, Kim Wilde, whatever. Toyah was my favourite. So yeah, this is her third album, Anthem, and the biggest charting album. Let's put that down there carefully. I've took all these out the sleeves so I don't have to muck around. This one I'm going to have to sort of blag it a bit, bend the rules as it were. This is their third album, but I think Aaron did sort of say studio albums. But this band, the Meteors, British psychobilly band, biggest psychobilly band in the world, they're a live band. They're a live band, really. I do have studio albums by them in the collection behind me. This is their third album, although it is a live one. This is my absolute favourite by them, all from what I've heard and what I've got. I don't have the first one in the collection. I do have the second one, which is a studio album, which is entitled Wrecking Crew. But yeah, this one's live in Glasgow, the Meteors, and they really are a live band. To really appreciate them, you've got to see them live. I've not seen them for a good year or two actually. They did a gig in the town where I live, at a club. I first saw them briefly in 1985 at a scooter rally, Donington racing track, Castle Donington, I suppose you call it. I don't know, but yeah, to really appreciate them, you've got to listen to them live, either on record, like this, or go and see them. So yeah, that's the contest, triple threat. So I hope that's okay for you. I hope there was something there of interest to you. There's my three. Like I said, I could have done a hell of a lot more. But yeah, I picked those ones, and I doubt anybody's going to show them anyway. I think I'm probably the only one who's ever shown Judge Dredd record in the BC. I've seen the odd Toyah one being shown. I've seen that Meteors album. I think Steve Whitty's shown that. But anyway, yeah, God bless you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and good luck with the contest, Aaron. I hope that entry was good enough for you. Don't forget, get over to his channel, Mike Vinyl Spiral, Berwickshire Mike. I've forgotten the channel name now. How embarrassing. Vinyl Kick up there in Scotland. Get on over, have a look, watch, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Bye for now. Oh, there go my knees.